Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a really interesting perspective on nutrition, one that suggests those one-size-fits-all diets might just be a myth. We're going to look at how our unique biology, everything from our blood type to our skin tone, could be the real key to figuring out what we should eat.
So this whole analysis really kicks off with this one big question. We're constantly hearing about cutting back on red meat, right? Well, this viewpoint asks, what if doing that actually creates some unintended nutritional gaps? Let's dig into why that might be.
All right, so to get started, let's look at the core of the argument for red meat. From this perspective, it's not just another food. It's positioned as this incredibly dense source of some very specific, and you could say vital nutrients. Now, the key word here is bioavailable, and it's absolutely central to the whole argument. Think of it this way. It's not just about how much iron is in a food. It's about how much of that iron your body can actually unlock and put to use. The claim is that the iron from red meat is in a form our bodies can absorb with just incredible efficiency, way more than the iron we might get from plants.
And it's not just about iron, not by a long shot. This analysis points to a whole crew of essential nutrients packed into red meat. We're talking zinc, which is great for your immune system, biotin for your hair and skin, and a whole range of B vitamins like B12 and folate that are absolutely critical for energy and keeping your cells healthy.
Okay, so building on that idea that meat is super nutrient dense, the analysis then takes a pretty specific look at long-term plant-based diets, and it presents a really clear warning for people who follow them. This is a very, very direct quote from the source, and it's based on what they call their own clinical observations. The claim is pretty stark. In their experience, when they meet someone who's avoided meat for a long, long time, it's an immediate red flag for some kind of potential nutritional issue.
And just to really hammer the point home, the speaker emphasizes just how rare it is to find an exception. This really shows you the conviction behind the argument, that from this perspective, getting all the nutrients you need without any animal products is exceptionally challenging. So if cutting out certain foods can cause problems, what decides which foods are right for us? This is where things get really interesting. The analysis pivots from general diets to our own deep-seated biology. The argument is, hey, our bodies aren't all built the same, and our genetics, even something like our blood type, can totally change how we process the food we eat. And this illustrates that point perfectly. The idea presented here is that a meat-heavy diet like paleo might work wonders for someone with type O blood. But that very same diet could be a real problem for someone with type A. It's a fascinating thought, isn't it? That there's no single best diet, only what's best for your type.
Then the source brings up another really powerful biological factor that can totally change your nutritional needs: the amount of pigment in your skin. Turns out it has a direct impact on your ability to make vitamin D.
So the key player here is melanin. You and I know it as the pigment that gives our skin, hair, and eyes their color. But according to this source, it also plays this super critical role in how our bodies use sunlight to create a vitamin we can't live without.
So here's the deal. When UVB light from the sun hits your skin, your body gets to work making vitamin D. But melanin also attracts that exact same UVB light. So you've got this little competition going on. The more melanin you have, the more sunlight gets kind of stolen by the pigment, leaving less available for your body to actually make vitamin D. So as you can see, this concept suggests that the more melanin someone has in their skin, the less efficient their body is at making vitamin D from the exact same amount of sun. And a conclusion drawn by the source is that people with darker skin tones might just have a naturally higher need for vitamin D to make up for it.
And all of this, it all builds to one fundamental takeaway. Whether it's your blood type or your skin pigmentation, your unique biology seems to dictate your unique nutritional needs. So from this point of view, a one-size-fits-all diet is pretty much bound to fail for a lot of people. And that really leaves us with a final thought to chew on. If this perspective holds true, and our needs really are that individualized, what factors in your own ancestry, your own genetics, and your lifestyle might be shaping the diet that's truly right for you?